Young Meech is desperate and hate loneliness to his bones. He wait 14 minutes, exact 14 minutes, to respond to a girl message, while she only takes 7. Young Me say I'm sorry a lot, almost every time she ghosts him. Okay, but here is future me. Future me is content with. Wait, let me just fix this real quick. Yeah, solitude. Future me is content with solitude. He responds whenever he has the time to, cause he is a man full of purpose and missions. He recklessly tease or flirt with girls whenever he wants, without making the girls uncomfortable. I used to be desperate. I liked my crush for months, but I didn't make a move. I waited so long until I became tired and eventually confessed to my crush that I has feeling for her. What, you? No, am I too ugly that you think you had a chance? Of course not, she didn't talk like that. I just over-exaggerate things, but you get the point. I used to be so emotional over girls. I get a lot of adrenaline and a lot of dopamine whenever she responds to my message. How about when she takes something unexpected to me? I get anxious and nervous. When she ghosts me, I depressed and anxious for the whole day until she responds that, oh, I'm just a little busy, sorry for not responding to you quickly. Yeah. And rejection. When I used to be a young guy, whenever a girl who I has a crush on reject me, I get depressed for a whole week. Yeah, it is because I possess the S mindset. Okay, let's get to the part number 2. Part 2, the S mindset. The S stands for scarcity mindset. When you possess the S mindset, you are prone to negative emotion like anxieties or depression or etc. And you're also wasting your time and your potential, probably killing your gains too. Because you always think about her. You don't think about your life. You don't think about fixing your life, getting your shit together. But instead, you think about the girls. Oh, what is she doing right now? Is she thinking about me? Or does she like me back? Does she like me back? Bro, with those time, you can grind. You can learn a lot of stuff instead of thinking about the girl. And yeah, with the scarcity mindset, you won't get girls. That is the effects. And now we get to the causations. First thing first, you have a poor and a hollow life. You have no hobbies, you have no drives, you have no motivation, you have no purposes, you have no goals. Dude, get something, do something with your life. The second cause is you have a poor mental health. Like you don't have a good relationship with your parents, you don't go to the gym to work out, you don't read books, you don't do anything, you just sit there and play video games all day. You just happen to get liked by a girl, you are lucky this time. And then you get a taste of the best flavor of life, love. You get the vibrant, the euphoric emotion and feelings from love, and then you just depend on it, you get addicted to it. Without it, you cannot live normally, you cannot function normally, you cannot fight through the day without it. You need it to have the motivation, the drive to fight throughout the day. And when it cuts off, you just die because you cannot live without it. Okay, and here is the opposite. A mindset. What does A stand for? Yes, abundance mindset. He who possesses this mindset will become content with solitude. Not loneliness, but solitude. He is rich in drive, in motivation, in purposes, and goals. He is wealthier than a man possess the S mindset, scarcity mindset. By choices, he have a lot of girls on his list. If the girl rejects him, he can move on to the next girl real quick. He is wealthier by emotion because he isn't tied to only negative emotion, but a whole spectrum consists of negative emotion and also positive emotion. He tastes the taste of life, full of ups and lows, full of highs and lows, not just lows like the guy who possessed the scarcity mindset. He is wealthier by time. He has the freedom to think about fixing his life, about grinding and leveling up his life, not just thinking about the girl. What is she doing right now? Is she thinking about me? Does she like me back or not? He has the ability to think about fixing his life together, thinking about what exercise he will do to improve his pecs. He has the freedom to think about the best strategy available to study a lot of languages and become a polyglot. And here's how to become one. First way, the brain dead way. If you are a retarded guy, if you are a heavily retarded guy, I suggest you go this way. Just get rejected more. Yeah, just like that. Get out, propose, confess to girls and get rejected, get scars, and you became tougher over time. Or the second way is the intellectual way. It's the way that intellectuals will do. He will fill up his life with meaningful purposes, meaningful goals, meaningful activities, with works, with values, with strength. He will learn from the others, from the dead men and the alive men. What do I mean by saying dead men and alive men? Of course, the dead men is the men who lived in the past, like philosophers, like in the intellectuals, and alive men. Your brothers, your friends who is alive right now, you can learn from their story, from their experiences to improve your life, to get to know how to deal with the problem, how to deal with rejection. And of course, getting scars by yourself. Listen, you learn more from failures than you learn from action, than you learn from theories. Yeah, failures, actions, and theories. Okay, just get out there, become a warrior, fight, and then get scars, and then get tougher over time. Okay, congratulations, you level up.